Join Darlene Sala now for a few moments of encouraging words as we reflect on God's care and provision for us.
Pat's adopted daughter was sweet and compliant growing up. Then she rebelled. One day, at the end of her rope, Pat lay on the floor crying out to God. I've been a good parent to her. I've done everything I know how, and yet she has rebelled. God whispered to her, Pat, I've been the best parent ever, and my kids still rebelled. From that point on, she stopped carrying the burden of blaming herself for her daughter's waywardness. When our children rebel, we think it's all our fault. While none of us is a perfect parent, I want you to know that one of the reasons kids reject our values and go the wrong direction is because of sin and rebellion in their own hearts. We may teach them God's Word, pray for them faithfully, and spend time with them in wholesome activities, but ultimately it's their decision one-on-one which direction they go. We have friends who had a wayward daughter. She was brought up in a good Christian home, and the family went to church together faithfully. But in her teen years, she turned her back on God. The parents figured out that not only was she involved in drugs, but that she was climbing out her bedroom window at night and climbing in the bedroom window of the boy next door. Shortly afterwards, she left home. When eventually she came back to the Lord, she told her mom and dad, "Don't blame yourselves. It wasn't your fault. It was mine. I made the decision to go wrong." When you've done everything you know to do, don't give up praying. Keep the lines of communication open. Let your kids know you still love them. Then trust Him to finish His work in their lives, being confident, as Paul said, that He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ.
You've been listening to Darlene Sala's Encouraging Words. For more information on this program, visit Guidelines International Ministries at guidelines.org.